We're only in it for the money. Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. Frank Zappa was a well-known figure even amongst people who had never heard any of his music. He was held up as an example of the dangers of the counterculture. I first saw him on the news when he was banned from playing the Albert Hall because of one notorious song title. Or at least that was the story. It was never that simple. The cover of We're Only In It For The Money was also famous, as it is a dark parody of Sgt. Pepper, and it upset the Beatles. I so really hoped I would like Frank Zappa's music, and then one night John Peel played Mother People, the version without the F word. It is very short, but it is very exhilarating. It goes at punk pace, with sped up vocals, a catchy tune with catchy lyrics and expert harmonies. Yet it changes pace and time signatures like something by the Mahavishnu Orchestra, like nothing the prog bands I was listening to at the time were doing, and it was originally released in 1968. I found a compilation called Mother Mania in a second-hand record shop called Sellenby in South Harrow. I played that record to death. It had tracks from the first 4 Zappa albums. I never actually had a copy of We're Only In It For The Money till I bought a CD, and the vinyl LP was a present for my Beatles birthday during lockdown. However, I did buy another compilation back in the day which had most of the tracks which were not on Mother Mania. The songs are mostly very short and very catchy. They have such strong melodies that it was common for Zappa bands to play them as instrumentals. There are songs that criticise the parents for the way they bring up the children, songs that criticise the police for killing the children, a song that speculates that they might put the children in concentration camps. There is a very catchy song about shell-shocked Vietnam vets with troublesome hobbies. There are songs critical of the hippies, particularly the San Francisco kind, with flowers in their hair. He calls them flower punks. The best song is a semi-operatic piece called Absolutely Free, which seems to be about freeing the soul through stamp collecting. Amidst all this accessibility are sampled voices and sound effects that randomly interrupt proceedings. And there is a large chunk of music concrete called the chrome-plated megaphone of destiny. And if this is the Revolution 9, then the track What's the Ugliest Part of Your Body is the Sgt. Pepper song, as it appears in a short version and a longer reprise towards the end of the album. What's the ugliest part of your body? Some say your nose, some say your toes, but I think it's your mind. We're only in it for the money. Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.